Hey everyone. I am so confused right now, okay? So it's 7:09 in the evening on the 16th of January 2024, and I came into my room to I'm doing stuff. What am I doing? I don't know. Anyway, I got lost down a rabbit hole is basically what happened anyway, because I still can't use my main email, right? So I'm trying to find everything to make sure that I've got to go through and get rid of crap, and I need to back up what appears to be the OneDrive. I think that's right. I don't understand how it's all freaking connected. I did have a realization this evening though that I think I'm going to have to actually buy my own like Microsoft stuff, quite possibly, now that uni's coming to an end. But anyway, the reason I've picked up my camera right now is not what I got lost down a rabbit hole about. The reason I picked up my camera at the moment, 7:11, like 7:11 in the evening on, what are we, Tuesday the 16th of January 2024, and I just read something on the Australia Wild First Aid website, yeah? And it has literally, like, it's completely the opposite of what I've always been told my whole life, right? So I absolutely, completely and utterly forgot about the redback spider as soon as I sat down, right? Just gone from my mind, yeah? Because like I said, I got lost down this rabbit hole, and because I was going through all the emails, so back on ice at a lot of hours, yeah, and I didn't sleep a lot, right? So like in my main email, for example, I have like 100 subfolders or more, I reckon, and I was subscribed to a lot of things, yeah, and it was, I realized I was going through this stuff, yeah, there's a lot of folders that were what am I saying, around the time, like from before I quit ice, like sort of during that period of transitioning from what I saw and knew to what came next, yeah. And anyway, I came across like the folder for the training that I did to work at Lifeline. I don't think I've actually said the name of it before, right? But I haven't worked there in a very long time, okay? When you are a volunteer, you must keep it confidential because it can be off-putting for someone to call, apparently. I promise you all now, like, the point to the story is that I applied to do that, and I'd never, like, I knew, like, the time frame from the last time I smoked to being interviewed to being on television and to applying for that position, the volunteer position, which I had to pay $950 for to be trained to do it, all happened in a really short period of time, yeah? But I've never worked out the exact time, right? And I was curious. So started, like I was going through the emails, and I was coming across certificates and letters and statements that I don't recall seeing. Now, I've got a folder full of my training certificates because I had scanned and uploaded every one of them to the platform for doing this support working, right? Which I'm no longer doing because different story, different day, but I'm not working, yeah, and everything's unactivated because I am not available to work. Anyway, I do have a folder full of certificates. Like I said, I've got the hard copies and they're all scanned into my computer. And they were in a folder on my last computer, and I thought they were in my hard drive cloud storage that I've got. When I started to go through that, so I've got multiple things happening, and I'm realizing that I cannot find the training certificates at all. And that's when I'm like, okay, Juice uploaded a whole lot of stuff onto my hard drive, because I was also coming across folders that appeared to be something that was holding something important, like OneDrive folders on my cloud one that were empty when I opened them. Anyway, I haven't actually found the certificate folder yet, so I'm not totally sure. Like, I know for a fact some of the stuff I've seen and come across today and downloaded are things I haven't read since I've received them, yeah? And they're like very interesting. Like, fascinating for me because I'm looking back at it so far down the track. Yeah, it's 2024, January, right? Anyway, it will be interesting, but I had said something to my sister, and I've got, like I said, I don't use Facebook, right? But I have the Messenger app on my desktop. And my sister messaged me in response to, I don't know what you are, you go away. In response to the original message way back when I made the video the first time, in regards to the fact that the Redback in my letterbox is relatively big, right? And as I said in my first video, this is part 2, I have no idea when it, like I've had to Google, right? So I've got a picture of a Redback in front of me on my computer, right? So in the process of me making the video and uploading it, which I haven't even shared across, I don't think yet, I've just seen it's like open on my phone somewhere because I finally started watching my therapy session, and again, intuitively, I knew I was supposed to tell my therapist to move her chair forward, but I didn't because I normally do it before the recording starts, but I'd started recording twice before that because I'm sick of missing the beginning of when we start talking. But it had gone in the wrong angle, and I knew if I didn't stop it and restart it, and that's why it starts like I'm in the middle of a conversation, it was gonna all be fucking the wrong way around and take, it's like 50-minute video to alter, blah blah blah. Anyway, I forgot all about the damn spotter, yeah? And as I said, as it currently stands, as of 7:18 at night, yeah, January 16th, I cannot, and was not like, I will not be doing anything other than tapping a sign to it, which I'd completely and utterly forgotten about until my sister responded saying something like, yeah, they can get pretty big. So I was like telling her, I really need to remember to do it, and then I was like, this is silly, Olivia, just make the freaking picture now, yeah? So I've obviously gone into Word, and I've made like a big sign, and I've said, please put all mail in the lower part of the letterbox. No junk mail, please, and keep your hands away from inside the top of the letterbox. Thank you. So I plan to put like a smiley face at the top of it and a picture of the Redback at the one where I say, keep your hands away, and tape it to the top. Like, I Googled, and then I was Googling pictures of Redbacks, and they weren't coming up nice enough, so I wrote gorgeous pictures of Redbacks. Anyway, then I thought I might make more sense if I Google what does a pregnant redback look like. And what comes up is exactly what's in my letterbox. So pretty sure I was on the money the first time. Anyway, as I've said, I have the Australian Wild First Aid website resources for redbacks in front of me, open, right? And I've just read something that has completely contradicted everything I've ever been taught. And this is bites, it says. So basically, if you're bitten by a redback, yeah? Redback spider bites generally... Okay, let me see if I can figure it. I'm just going to read what's on it, and I'll take a picture and put it on the website, yeah? Appearance. Oh, yeah. Females are... Okay, so male redback spiders are generally light brown in colour. Therefore, I wouldn't know if I was seeing a male redback at all or not. While females are generally black with an orange or red stripe on the top of their abdomen, like this pretty one, and that one in there. I think I'm going to have to try and take some photos. I took photos of them the last time. I'm pretty sure it's the same one now. Honestly, that's my gut instinct. Habitat. Redbacks can be found across Australia. They prefer dry, sheltered sites and typically build nests close to human habitation, including sheds and toilets. Well, my one is in the letterbox. Danger. Redbacks are generally retiring creatures and only bite in defense. Hence, I never put my hand in my letterbox. I just lift it and I look. People generally get bitten when they come into direct contact with a female or their web. Big web, big fucking female at the moment. But redback spider bites generally only cause mild symptoms like localized pain and swelling. Apply a cold compress and watch for signs of allergy or dehydration. I've never, ever heard that said about a redback, ever. Like, I'm so confused. How dangerous are they? The venom of a redback spider acts directly on the nerves and results in the release of a subsequent depletion of neurotransmitters. More than 250 victims of redback spider bites receive anti-venom each year. It is thought that the additional number of... That's a fucking word I cannot say. I'm gonna try. Envenomins. So it's like, let me see. Anti-venom. Envenomations. I have no idea. Go unreported each year due to the mildness of the symptoms. Redback spider bites can cause serious illness and have... So that's not confusing at all. Redback spider bites can cause serious illness and have resulted in deaths, though there have been no deaths have been reported in Australia since 1955, a year before anti-venom was introduced. That's so weird, because that's basically what the doctor said to me at the bedside table when I was bitten and they wanted to admit me because of my adverse reaction to the antivenom. Like, don't worry, no one's died in a while, and I've like been in the country like hardly at all at this point when it happened. But yeah, so that's the answer to the first part of my video. So that's interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna go and take a sign to the fucking thing in the meantime, because no thought power is going to go into what the fuck I'm going to actually do with it right now, yeah? Something needs to be done. I'm going to guess, because if it's pregnant like it looks like it might be, then there'll be baby redbacks. And, well, I would have in the past said that was really, really bad. And it's probably not fantastic, but hey, well, it causes mild symptoms. So I guess it's like everything, you know, it affects people differently. But I'm exhausted, and I'm at 15 minutes and 11 seconds, so I'm gonna go make some dinner. Good night.